Hello, 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 thank you so much for joining me once again. My name is still Brian, this is still my channel, and today we are starting a new puzzle platformer. Well, not actually a new puzzle platformer. I think if I saw correctly on Steam, this is from like the early 2010s, which is pretty much ancient in video game terms. Definitely not something that a lot of your favorite YouTube streamers are probably going back to and playing now, but I saw it on Steam, I thought it looked interesting, and I figured it might make sense to wait 1 or 2 more episodes before starting a new, really story-based game. So I thought, alright, this looks fun, let's go ahead, give it a download, and try it out. Going to go ahead, get it started. This is called Thomas Was Alone. I try to stay as blind as I possibly can in terms of actual details of the game. So we're gonna, kind of find out at the same time you do kind of what this is about. In the meantime, it looks like a very AI-adjacent thing. Oh, okay.
Wow, a weird first thought to have.
This guy must be Thomas. He's the rectangle. Okay.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Thomas is a nerd!
1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling.
He is very good at falling.
He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Those must be the portals. These, like, white rectangles. That happen to be perfectly conveniently placed for a rectangle of Thomas's size.
Think, damn it, think. What if there was
some kind of way to jump? What was that inverted fall that he called it? See, this is why I want.
There was no real
I need to remember to actually, wait
to fail here.
To read the subtitles before actually solving it. Haha! Screw you! I didn't even need a filled-in hole. I could have failed and been fine.
This all seemed a little dangerous.
Ah! Run!
Was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Okay, another. Oh no, this is a climbing-based one, not a fall-based one.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know.
Up and to the right,
he seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might or might not be important.
Probably not all that important, but we'll find out. Ooh, jumped 800 times already.
It might have been paranoia again.
I think somebody else downloaded this one
The
first.
world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him?
Alright, Mr. Egotistical Thomas. Is the world testing you specifically? Yeah, sure. It's all about you, my guy.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it.
Something about that deadly water strikes me the wrong way. Ooh, a lot of jumping here.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Now, that's why when you get super lonely, you start a YouTube gaming channel. That's the play here. Ah! Going this way. Up, up, up! Ah! Alright, so now I'm jumping.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him.
Training him for
he
what,
could feel himself getting smarter.
You're so smart, Thomas. What is it training you for?
Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
He is a pretty good jumper, I'll give him that.
Was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Thomas is lonely. I feel that. Okay, so we're done with level 1. I submit hundreds of bugs. Of course, I told that idiot this would happen. Oh! Is this like a canon thing? Luke Russell, QA intern during the emergence event. But we don't know what that is, right? Or is this some techno babble that I should know what
Chris
it is,
took
but
an
I don't, because
immediate
I'm an
and
idiot.
deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Okay, so this is Chris. I think I heard the narrator say Chris, right? Orange is Chris, red is Thomas. I barely know people's names,
Chris had
let
been
alone
doing
rectangles
fine.
names.
He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times.
Let's be honest, Chris, you were not that great a jumper.
Well, not actually.
Yeah.
Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Thinking the world is testing you, leaping about like you own the place. I'm telling you, Thomas, you're rubbing people the wrong way. Ah! Oh, nope. Wrong way. Wrong way. Alright, then I will give Chris a little boost because he's too useless to jump up there on his own. Whee! Oh no. Whee! Ah! Ah, there we go. And then back to Thomas. Oh, sorry, I'm switching characters. Because it says number keys to switch to character, right?
Okay.
Does it? Oh, it does
Does
let you
more
switch
like
to
it.
characters.
A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it. Which, of
Aha!
course, made it all the more enticing.
Chris's
What
smallness
it do?
is
What
his main
new
asset.
opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Thomas needs to show off his mad jumping skills. And that skills with a Z, of course.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure.
Does he need a, like, boost?
Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things
Oh,
had
no, he
taken a
needs to boost down here.
significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
It's all Thomas's fault.
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well,
It did get him to some ever so slightly higher platform. That is true. I grant him that. But why would you want to get to ever so slightly higher platform? That's the real question. Ah. Oh! I'll be there eventually. Don't worry, I promise. Ah! There we go. Ooh, okay, where we
Chris
got?
stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed
Brave-
so very happy at their
Great
situation.
Fellowship of Quadrilaterals,
Friends
my
together,
favorite
a
Tolkien
brave
book.
fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot.
From the vaulting idiot. Hear that, Thomas? You're rubbing people the wrong way.
Split them up. If only for a few levels.
Okay, so Thomas is not getting under there. Chris is, if he doesn't die. I mean, even if he does die, he's still the only one getting under there. Whee! Okay, so we got Chris, and now Thomas is gonna need to jump probably, because he's not going the other way. Ah! Surprised I actually made that. Oh. I swear I jumped there. Come on. Waiting for the little bucks to come back. Ah! Ah! Oh well. Didn't matter as much because I just hit a checkpoint, so I knew I was good. Oh, I didn't even need to jump there because it would have just let me walk. Oh well. Ooh, new one. Okay, so we have... Ooh, John!
He knew that this
Come on,
was
John.
his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Alright, so Chris has got to jump up here. Ah! I guess the only way of getting up is through here, and then Chris... Okay, good.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills.
Yeah,
Otherwise, he
John
was
got mad skills, I'm
trapped
sure.
on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where'd they come from, anyway?
Ah! Ooh, okay.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome.
Ooh, what does awesome smell like? I wonder.
Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done.
Man, we thought Thomas
John
was a good jumper.
decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
No, Chris
You
is
could
a
tell
dot.
from
Thomas
the
is a rectangle.
sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Oh yeah, because practicing a sympathetic expression in the mirror in no way makes you look creepy. Ah! Need Thomas. Thomas, come back! Come back! Chris is useless! Okay, let's see what Chris can do here. Probably not much. No. He's not gonna get over that wall. Chris needs backup, and it's not coming from John because John's too tall. Ah! But Chris can get through there on his own, assuming he can get over John again. Ah! And then presumably both John and Thomas can make this jump. Maybe not. Maybe Thomas needs John's help. And then John. Yay! Okay, so he's gonna need... Ah! So I'm gonna need to stack Chris on John, and then Thomas can jump off of both, right? No? Okay, maybe I need just a straight up... Maybe I stack John on Thomas, then... Oh, hang on. Then Chris on John. Chris on Thomas. And then
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Just a little guy. Just helping the little guys.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Well, at least
The
Thomas is being
angry orange
supportive.
one was less immediately likable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
I mean, look at him. Like, he looks like he would be cynical of him. Like he would be cynical. I might actually need to bring John's ass all the way back, because, yeah, Chris is not getting over that without help. So, John, come back! I promise we need you still! I might actually just go ahead and start with Chris, because he's, you know, so useless, he's not going to get all the way up there on his own. And then, jump off Thomas. And then, jump off Thomas again. And jump again. Nope. He's going to need some more backup. And it's probably going to be... Oof. Okay. Here, we've got it. Yeah, baby. We've got it. Oh, wait, hang on. We don't got it. Now we got it. but we're gonna need John again because, yeah, Chris is not making that jump. Line those up. Ah, no! Then Chris has to jump first, then Thomas. That in turn should give Chris enough room to jump on Thomas, and then they can help each other out. Alright, well, I'm waiting for him to go. Jump! Oh, nope, didn't jump. That was on me. I was repositioning myself. Actually jump. Nope. Sheesh. Chris, what are you doing? You suck. I know you're angry and cynical, and you have reason to be because you're garbage. Alright. Jump! There we go. Jump again. Alright. Chris can hang out up there, because both Thomas and John are excellent jumpers. Now, we're gonna need to position John as a leg up again. Okay, there we go. Then Thomas comes down here, and then Chris, or Thomas again, then Chris and Thomas. We know from experience that John can get all the way up there on his own, so it's just where does he need to come into play as a helper. Oh wait, no, hang on. This is good. It looks like he needs one more boost for good old Chris. Good old, definitely useful Chris. Ooh, okay, so there was a portal in the air, so that's presumably going to be a floating target.
This would require coordination, balance, and timing.
Okay, so
John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Well, John's gonna do his best. Well, Thomas might do his best, actually, to start. Whee! Then move to Chris. Oh, no. Nope. Gotta move John. Moving John. Then Chris. Alright. Now we know Chris is the only one who can get down here.
They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
Aw, good for you. And because I got the other two lined up, they'll go as soon as he falls through. Wonderful. The initial group possessed simple variations. More complex configurations were inevitable as the air Okay, so we're gonna presumably get like new characters variations. Ah, this is Claire.
Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually.
We are introducing new rectangles.
Rubbish at jumping.
Yeah, that looks more rectangular than square.
She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed.
Oh no! Don't kill Claire! Oh!
What?
She can float!
Claire.
Yay, she's useful!
She was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realized she had superpowers.
Okay, Claire, let's not go too far. Not being useless is a good start.
A cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
Man, John is a heavyweight in order to lift Claire like that. Sheesh. Alright, then I can jump you across. Ah! I said I can jump you across, not you can fall. I said jump. You could go one at a time, but I like going like, you know, you're on the escalator and trying to skip steps.
Right. Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you.
Thanks, Claire. So we're going John, then Thomas, and Chris.
Name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
Huh. There's not a bad. Wasn't that the name of Peter Panettire's character in Heroes? I'm not sure. I thought there was a character named Claire, but you know, I could be wrong. Oh wait, hang on. I always forget there's a like guide that you can kind of use the number keys to skip to specific characters. Sometimes it's easier the other way. Okay, what do we got?
Claire arrived just in time.
Ah!
Which was, of course, the perfect
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong
moment
button.
for superheroes to arrive. Claire arrived just in time.
Yeah, good.
Which was, of
Good
course,
for you, Claire.
the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
So we got a jump, switch, and then jump, right? Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna float on Claire, I guess. Okay, she might be a superhero, actually. Holding up
As the
Thomas
water began
while
to
the water
rise,
rises is
Claire
pretty
vowed
good.
to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Narrator already calling me out, knowing I will probably be garbage.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She'd like that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic
Placed
water.
pool. Okay, who have we got? Presumably, John is gonna need to provide a little bit of a leg up for our little bit squatter friends.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Can never be easy, Claire. You should know that by now. Otherwise, we wouldn't need superheroes. Oh, nope. Hang on. Going back up. Going back up. Ah! Oh, no. No, no, no! Which button is this? Oh wait, hang on. I completely missed the other square. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Killing Chris turned out to be best for everybody.
Claire probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear.
Well, right now...
Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities.
Honestly, Chris is the only jumper worse than Claire is.
Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
Aha. I don't know if this is the way I'm intended to do it. I feel like I've kind of found a cheat here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Yay! Oh! Oh no! Where's Claire? Gotta get Claire back. Thank you. Alright, then I'll get John and I'll get Tom. I'll get Thomas. I'm trying to get Thomas. Thank you. So I'm using these numerical keys a lot more now. And then I'll start with Thomas. Then I'll go to John. And then finally Claire.
Wait. Where's Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
Ooh, Chris is out there plotting Claire's downfall.
She had
We're
to
taking
be,
a rest.
She was a superhero. This was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Ooh. Okay, so even slight contact with water is enough to make John and Thomas be a little bit pathetic. Don't jump. Don't jump. Ah, damn it. Alright, so it looks like I'm just going to need to jump them over one at a time, which is a little bit more lame. But Claire can't do everything, I suppose. Whee! And then start with Thomas, then to John, back to Claire, back to Thomas, John, and Claire. Claire, move! Thomas, John, Claire. Jump! Whee! Let's see, what else do we got? Ah! Ooh! Okay, at least we have Claire.
Platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Okay, newly heightened senses. That is not something that goes along with being able to float. I think Claire might be kidding herself. Oh no! Ooh. Jump. And then finally move Claire, because honestly nobody needs her help with these fun moving platforms. Sorry, Claire. You, at least up to this point, were useless. Now you might be useful.
They were doing
Ooh, come
really
on.
well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh no! Okay, whatever. Alright, then Thomas will get the next jump, and then John. Alright.
Claire was alone.
Ah!
Which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save.
Yeah!
Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object.
That's true.
Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them.
Metropolis would be very boring
they were
if it
most
was
likely
just a
her
ghost
kryptonite.
town.
Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Or the pink kryptonite that makes Superman gay. Not that either.
vu. The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the force. Something had altered the matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Claire finally had a nemesis.
Wait, is Claire's nemesis the world then? I mean, if so, same, but like, come on. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, Thomas. Coming back. Alright. Build protection. When overlaps occur, the world generated a splitter. Remove the unwanted additionals. This looks... I'm telling you, these quotes strike me as suspicious, and I don't know why. Okay, so now... Hey, Chris is back! Oh, nope. Need a little bit of room.
Laura was...
Ah, Laura! Alright.
Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation.
Aw.
Hang out.
Laura just wants a friend.
As long as he didn't find out what she could do. Which would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
Can she do something other than be small?
Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel.
Oh,
cloud.
can she jump?
It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now.
Wait, the ominous pixel... Oh! You can jump off of her! Interesting. Sorry, the ominous pixel cloud?
As the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and then they disappeared when her back was turned.
Aww, that's sad.
Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remains, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
Aww. So is this pixel cloud our villain then? Alright, come on, Chris. Get up
With
there.
every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there. On another platform or something.
Aww. Enemies to lovers. I'm trying to switch. New keyboard. Sheesh. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. So, presumably I need to jump off of... Okay, there we go. Jump off of Laura here. Hit the button. Oh no! Don't worry, Chris, I'm coming for you. Wait, still can't get under there. Okay, that's true. So he's gonna need to bounce off of Laura then, and then Laura's gonna use the thing to get to the top. Oh no! So now we need Laura to get up, and then we'll bounce Chris off of her again. Go, go!
She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing her?
Aww.
He wasn't saying very much.
This is the strong silent type. Huh. Can Laura make that jump? And then maybe Chris goes jump, jump. Nope. Oh no, I think Laura needs to get up there, and then Chris can follow her, right? Alright, let's stick Laura's neck out a little bit. There we go. Now can Chris make this? Oh, I said jump, Chris, come on. Yes, make this jump. He can! Yay! Ooh, interesting.
Chris was in love.
Aww.
She was perfect. He had to tell her so.
So cute.
At some point, he would definitely tell her.
Just tell her, Chris.
Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud, wasn't it?
Okay, fine. I see your point.
Probably best to wait.
You die if you jump. I was gonna say you die if you jump into the ominous pixel cloud, but I guess you don't. The ominous pixel cloud just went away. Whee! So I'm a sucker for a good rectangular love story. Those are the best kinds. Ah! Don't let Chris go, he needs to tell you. I could probably just make it through anyway, I just like bouncing. I probably don't need to bounce, but it's fun. Actually. Ah! Yeah. There we go. Oh no! Come on, Chris. What are you doing? Ah! Alright. Laura, come on. Bounce on Laura 100 times! Yay! Okay, so... there we go.
Chris was massively disappointed to run into the gang again. He'd enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend.
Okay. Chris, let's not assume she's your girlfriend yet. I don't think you've asked her. I feel like that's important. Let her know how you feel.
Was it too early to refer to Laura as his girlfriend?
Thank you.
Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
Which one? I gotta say, the tint of Chris versus, or Thomas versus Laura is not enormous, so it's hard to tell which is which. What is there down here? Okay, so I probably need to combine, like, Thomas and John or something, right? I might not even need Thomas. John is just beasting it. Let's go. Whee! Alright, who's next? Oh wait, no. John has to go first because he's not going to be able to jump over people in that space. So let's start with John. Then I guess it really doesn't matter who goes next because Chris can at least jump over Thomas.
The others seemed suspicious of Laura and the eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris found them rude.
Oh no!
Rude? And always there.
Huh. So, hang on, what can you do here, Laura? Oh wait, hang on. Trying to reach these buttons, are you? Okay. I was like, what's the point of this? He can just jump right over there. But no, he's trying to bounce off Laura and reach the buttons. Assuming he can reach the button. There we go, that's one. Then moving on to another one. Alright. I don't think I've actually seen what these buttons do. Oh, they must remove like some of those walls or something. Right? I'm assuming these buttons do something and I'm not just pressing them to have fun with buttons. I mean, I would do that, but I don't think I'm doing that this time. Alright, cool. Now, John is gonna come over here, because I think Laura needs the support now. I'm honestly proud of myself for remembering these rectangles' names so many times. I can honestly barely do that with humans. I wonder what that says about me. Alright. Yeah, so it must have removed all those walls for Chris up there. Ooh, what is this? So, presumably...
The others wouldn't drop it. Who's that cloud guy? Why is he following us? What's that rumbling hungry sound he keeps making? Chris, can we just leave Laura behind?
Aw.
Rude.
Rude. So I'm assuming John and Thomas can probably make a lot of these jumps on their own. It's just Chris and Laura who need the support, right? Oh, but Laura needs the support, so... Let's see if I can get Chris up there first. Because Chris is probably going to be pretty useless. Oh no! Okay, hang on. Ah! There we go. And then I'll probably do Thomas and then Laura. That makes sense? I think it makes sense. Whee! Oh wait, no. That was the right one, actually. Alright, and then Laura, you are last. Once I can get to you. There we go. So she's gonna be scooped from under. And then she'll make a jump. Man, I'm hoping she can do okay. Not sure how to get her up there if it's not via these jumps. Ah! Aha! And then Laura's gonna boost Chris up there. Oh, but maybe Laura needs Chris and John to help her out. John, get your butt down here. Let's go. Ah! Where are you? So if I give Chris that. Oh, hang on. Bomb. Jump, jump, jump. And then. Aha. There we go. And I should hopefully be able to use these guys in the same way that I've used them before. Oh, wow. Just scooped Laura and took her out of there. Ah! Hopefully that doesn't impact me at all. I'm trying to move her. There we go. Okay, so let's start with... Oh, that's Laura. Let's start with Thomas. We'll bounce her up. Whee! Then we'll go to Chris. Alright, then we'll go to Laura. Ah! And then we'll sort out the order at the end, but I want to get everybody up there first. Ah! What the hell are you doing? You're not jumping, my guy! Ah, okay. Well, it didn't matter that time. So how do we do this? Because she's got to be underneath them. So they're all going to bounce once... So they're all going to bounce on her then, basically. So hopefully... their bounces will synchronize, basically. And Thomas... Oh, okay, hang on. Where's Thomas? Thomas is ready. Whee! I'm waiting for it to, like, pan out. If that doesn't work, I might need to try something different. Okay. This is gonna get a little bit annoying, because I can tell it's gonna come down to how they bounce. Right? And then Chris. Oh, come on, I thought they had that. Ah! There we go. I knew they were gonna have it. Oh, oh gosh. I'm forgetting your name now. Okay. So we have Laura. She's the superhero, but I forget her name. Damn it. Okay. Ah. Okay, they're rising. Good. Okay, so I cannot get any higher with you.
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
Ooh, losers from before. Okay, interesting. Ah, nope. So it might make sense then to arrange everybody to get ready to jump before
Laura
I actually
liked
hit the
her
button.
new gang. She liked
So
Chris.
let's move
She liked
them
having
around
friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
Aha. Ooh, okay, so that's gonna be like where they need to leave off. Interesting. So they're not getting any further. They're not bouncing anymore. I don't know if that was intended, but that is what we're going for. Then John's gonna come around. Ah! It's going to be very annoying to, like, try to switch between them, I think. So we're still rising. And then Chris is gonna jump first because he's the only one who can fit
Laura
through.
liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too.
So next
Not like those losers from before.
Laura goes there. And then moves over that way. And then Chris is going to activate the water. Okay, I think we're good, question mark? John, take it. Okay, I think that should be good. Ah! Oh, good, okay. So now that everybody's up there, I can use Laura on the right here. Get a bounce from Thomas. Get a bounce from Chris. Oh, apparently not. How am I gonna do this? So, if I bounce you... Ah! Nope, hang on. Oh yeah, because if you have one going down and one going up, it's not going to work. Okay, so with that in mind, how do you do this? Ah! There we go. And then I'll get Thomas up there. Ah! And then... over here. Ah, no! And then... got Chris, Thomas, and John. Oh my gosh. Okay, so is this like a quick time thing? Feels like this is gonna be more reaction based, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to need to avoid the spikes.
The pixel cloud was getting closer. It was spending more and more time hovering around. Laura could tell it was making the others uncomfortable.
Okay. So, Laura's got some kind of dark past here. So, how do I get everybody up? Ah! So, starting with Laura, I'm going to... Oh, hang on. She's going to need a little bit more support from John, it looks like. Then... Oh, wait, hang on. So if I bounce, move John over here. There we go. That should get Laura up to John. Actually, it should just get Laura up to our blue friend whose name I keep forgetting. Okay, and you can't go, apparently, into the rectangle area, which feels weird, right? But doesn't let you. Okay. So, gonna go to Chris now. Gonna get everybody in place, and then I'll figure out the logistics, I think. Ah! Then Thomas is the last person I need up there. Or the last one. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Nope. Okay, at least it only reset one of them. So that means we're gonna need to move John over to the side, move Chris a little bit, and then should be able to go. Ah! Okay. Oh! Okay. So let's see here. So I'm gonna wait for the spikes to come around again. Then I'm gonna move you. Move you. Ah, there we go. Let's go. At a certain point, something has to do with Thomas AT 23-6. It's likely the story would have ended there, we'd still be in business. I think I can do one more chapter. Okay, so now presumably they're coded to specific buttons, right? Yeah.
He'd long since stopped listing his observations, but he instinctively observed that this thing was bad.
Okay, so the cloud are going.
He'd been right about the water.
Okay, how do I get you up there? I gotta do that, right? Then you, jump, and jump. Wonderful. Man, is it just me or does the music sound a little bit more stressful? Okay, so let's see what we can do here. You, then I do you. Ah, there we go. And then the last one I'm pretty sure is Thomas, question mark? So I will move her around and get Thomas. And that means everybody should be able to go at this point. As a matter of fact, they kind of came pre-prepared with the order for the most part, which I appreciated. Interesting. Okay. So Chris is gonna hit this button. Chris is gonna hit another button. Chris is hitting a third button and a fourth button. Ah! And I guess... Oh, Chris looks stuck, but there are more buttons to hit. So I guess this is John's turn, right? There we go. Ah, that should mean Chris can get up there. And that means Thomas needs to hit this button on the wall here. Ooh. How do I do this? Okay, moving Laura. Oh! Laura, you gotta jump better than that. Sheesh. Better than our superhero over here. Wait, hang on. So what I was gonna do, move this one over. Oh no, wait, hang on. No, what I was gonna do is put Laura on Thomas here, move them around, and then hopefully I'll be able to jump her on here. Yes. And then jump Chris on her, or Thomas on her. There we go.
Thomas could tell Chris was in love, and that was fantastic and everything, but that didn't mean they could let the doom cloud keep following them.
Oh yeah, true.
Thomas was going to put his foot down once they got to the next level.
Like, hey dude, look, I know you're into this chick, but there is a doom cloud following us. You really gotta get your priorities in order, my guy. let's move you. I'm trying to move you a little bit to the side, which should give Thomas just enough room to jump. There we go. Oh, is everybody moving down? We're all moving down. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start on the left side first. There. We got Thomas over there. Alright, perfect. Oh, nope, not perfect. There we go, perfect. Then we have John and Chris, who are teaming up on the other side here. Well, hopefully something's going on, because right now, I can't do anything, right? Is there another button I can push? No, no buttons down here. But somebody's got to lift Chris up, right? Because this doesn't solve Chris's problem of not jumping high enough. And then John can't jump with Chris on top of him. Right? Ah! So that might actually need to restart. I'm not sure if I locked myself out of it, but it feels... I need to like reassess the situation here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the left side of it first. Just because it feels like the left side doesn't impact things all that much. So I'm moving this one over here. Then I'm moving you here. And then Thomas is gonna get some jumping done. Oh, jumping done. There.
Thomas could tell Chris was in love. And that was fantastic and everything, but that didn't mean they could let the doom cloud keep following them. Thomas was going to put his foot down.
Okay, so I can't get any higher because I need Chris to hit these other buttons, I'm assuming. Ah. Alright. So that drops the platform, which allows John to jump. Ah! There we go. And there's no path up there that lets you do anything more. So there's nothing more that these three can use for John down here. Oh, wait. No, I think I know what I need to do. I need to put Chris up there, drop John where Chris was, and then jump Chris off John, right? There we go. Then I can jump them, and we are good. Now I just need to sort out these guys' asses over here. Whee! Alright, perfect. I think perfect, at least.
Chris missed Thomas.
Wow!
Wow. Did not see that coming. He felt a little guilty too. Without his love for Laura and subsequent reunion with the guys, Thomas would probably still be with them.
Aw. Oh, nope, that doesn't do anything. Oh, but I can jump Miss Floaty Face because I still can't remember her name and I feel awful about it. Over there. Okay, I know what I need to do. It's not my fault you vanished for a full level, okay? Let's see here. Ah, wait. There we go. what did that just do? Oh, I can move Laura over here now. And that'll jump John. Ah! Okay, so where do I put everybody? Ah! Oh, wow, that is a jump. That is a jump and a half right there. Oh, nope. So presumably, I know John can get up there on his own now. So that means he'll probably need to be last. Laura's the only one that can get back there, though, so I'm not going to be jumping Chris there. Oh, and now having John there means I can jump even higher. Okay. Well, let's get Laura to give Chris a little boost again. Now I can move over here. And then move John over here. And then I can go back to Chris. Nope. Oh, interesting. Ah! That was a fun little, like, random bob there. I'm trying to see if I can give Chris a boost. Aha! So let's move you a little to the side. Oh, nope. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Then I will get over here. So I need to lift... Do I need to lift John? How do I get Chris up there? That's my question. Then you're going to need to be last, Miss Lodi. Maybe I... Okay, hang on. So what if I move them over here? Then I jump you. Actually, no, hang on. I don't think I jumped you. How do I do this? Well, no, because I need you to jump to be on there. So that's not gonna be right. I gotta say, when they're like adding more elements and stuff, it feels a lot more difficult. But I think Laura has to stay on the bottom. Then I'll take you next. Actually, I'll put you down here. Then I will move you. Can I get Chris to jump up there? Yes. Aha! That is what the little snake thing was for. That's satisfying, I gotta admit. Okay. Now I know John is a capable jumper, so he just needs to get up there and he'll be good. Now I know what you need to do because I've done it once before. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, so I need to get you up there somehow. Maybe I need to wait for John. I think Chris is in the right spot. I don't think I need to worry about him. Now I'll move you over here. There we go. It's just a matter of how far can you jump. Okay. Then I got John, who can always jump far. Then I'm gonna put Laura where she belongs. And then finally, slight jump. We're done! Woo! Oh, Chris is falling.
Chris wondered if Thomas was still alive somewhere.
Oh, it's just a falling level. Interesting. Well, hopefully Chris can find John, because I can tell he misses him. That feels wild when we were using combinations of 4 and 5 characters.
And that showed character.
Wondering is enough. And now we just have, you know, one character that we're presumably controlling for a full level. Probably. Hey, first try, baby, let's go.
Maybe the others hadn't abandoned Laura all that time ago.
Huh.
It began to dawn on her that she might not be the tragic victim she'd always assumed.
Well, I hope not. Okay, so Laura needs to be on the, pedestal here, right? So how do I get her up there? Oh, wait. Okay, so I think I know. So, she's gotta go around, jump up there, then I'll move her here. And then, now John should be able to jump. Oh, doesn't matter. There we go. What else am I looking for? What am I waiting for? Now we have another one that we need. Where are you? Where's... I'm trying to get Laura. There we go. So what if I move you here? Then you get the little step. John is gonna give you a boost. Then you get the jump, and boom. No! Okay, that's fine. I know how to get you up there now. Right. Now, where's your goal here, John? Okay, you can't go any further than that. Oh, I got one more button for you to hit here. Okay, hang on. Don't know what that did, but I'm sure it was something. I lowered a thing. Now, John has another button to push. Oh no! No! Ah, get wrecked. Woo! Alright. Alright. What else do we need here? Ooh, do I need a triple boost? Where are you? I'm trying to get you there. He's having a hard time jumping though. Okay, that's probably not gonna do it.
been the bait.
Oh.
She had a hunch that she wasn't needed anymore.
No, Laura, we need you. Don't go. There we go. Alright, smack. I forgot that we have water, so that means Miss Floaty Face is useful. Alright, let's have a look. So Laura's gonna be the last one, and then moving John over. So let's see here. Alright. So if I move Laura up, they'll stack. And then if I move you a little bit, and then I can just alternate between who I move, right? Ah! Nope. Oh well. Actually, it doesn't really matter, right? I can just move you over here. I might actually need the jump. Nope, I got it. There we go. And then just over, and woo! Laura almost died, but she did not. And that's what heroes do.
John looked at Claire.
Ah, Claire, that's her name. Thank you.
It's just them now.
Right, the hero from
She
Heroes.
muttered something under her breath about a vow of vengeance.
A vow of vengeance.
He didn't see the point. Fighting that thing seemed to be a pretty futile idea.
So they're trying to figure out what this cloud is, right? Oh no! Oh, it's right next to John. Very convenient. Where are you, Claire? Ah, ooh, Claire needs to jump. There we go. Now what? Something that John needs to do? Jump? Ah, there we go. It was indeed something that John needed to do. Ah. Oh no! Whew. Okay. Anything going on here? Ah, John's gotta jump again. There's another one? Ah, more buttons. And now John's gotta follow all the way back down. Ah, there we go. Alright, we are getting toward the end of chapter 4 already. Sheesh. This is good. Oh! I didn't even notice you there, Claire. Sorry. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Nope, you're gonna die, Claire. Sorry. Okay. So... Aha! Oh, come on, John. What are you doing? Let's see here. Aha. Then John can jump. I'm making sure John can, like, re-engage his footing or whatever you want to call it before moving on.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
Oh, man, that was stressful. I am not gonna lie. That was stressful, and I messed it up anyway. Cool. Okay, so it's really hard to know like which quadrilateral you're currently controlling. I'm honestly surprised. This is oh! John fell. Great, good for you, John. Alright, cool. Claire, what are you doing? I'm trying. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That time I was just an idiot. Okay, cool. That time I said as though I wasn't an idiot on 3 previous occasions. Ah!
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten.
Oh, come on!
Didn't want to be
What was
alone.
that, John? Alright, I think I got it. It's just, does John feel like putting forth the effort? Honestly, this is kind of Claire's domain. Like, she is... I mean, she's useful most of the time, but now especially.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
There we go. And it should be fine because I am controlling the right characters, and I got John to the end. Thank you. Sheesh. Ooh, it's a jumping-based one. Please tell me I'm not trying to out-jump
first
the
time
rise
in a
of
while.
water.
John didn't have an audience.
Yeah, it's just John on his own.
Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed empty.
Empty. Oh, I was racing water. I didn't even know it. I just assumed I was. Okay, not that way. Ooh. Now we're getting to, like, actual, like, platforming mechanics and stuff. Like, this is wild. Ah! I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I don't know what John was doing there. Just hanging on to the side. Ah! I don't know. Okay, so that's all water. So that's not where I need to be going. I just don't know where the, like, right place is. Ah! That's another platform to jump on.
John
Oh, come on!
He
Ooh.
knew he'd never escape. He knew it was waiting for him. He decided to jump the massive scary gaps. For old time's sake.
There we go. John jumping for old time's sake. Ah! Sometimes it kind of glitches and like hangs onto it. Alright, I don't know if the gap is supposed to be somewhere I'm going or not. I guess not, because I'm gonna get squished. There we go. Alright, who cares? Aha! I'm assuming this is the way I'm supposed to be going. Oh, come on. Jump, my guy. You gotta actually put forth an effort. It is striking to me. I don't know, like, interesting is not the word, but like, sometimes he just decides to cling on to walls. And I'm just like, what's the point of that? Is that a glitch? Is that something John is supposed to be doing? Oh, jeez. See? So I guess these things are like moving at different speeds. Because it feels like trying to jump from this spike platform to that spike platform has been a little bit tough. There we go. Hey, we did it! Alright, and we have now gotten to the stage of beginning invert, so I am going to pause it right there. This was a really interesting game. I like this one a lot. I haven't done a lot of platformers, I think, in my time, just because I'm not sure why. They start like feeling a little bit ridiculous, especially like the Super Mario Maker type stuff where it's just a bunch of obscenely difficult levels over and over again. But the puzzle platformers seem a lot more interesting. And I like that they, I said that we were kind of going for another story mode. They've kind of, started introducing a story already. So that, I'm curious to see where that goes. I like how each block has not only different, like, mechanics, but different characters. And the narrator is also very fun. It kind of reminds me of, like, Stanley Parable adjacent. I don't know if it's like the exact same guy that does Stanley Parable or just somebody in that vein. But, I mean, I guess this came before Stanley Parable, so really it would be Stanley Parable was, Thomas Was Alone adjacent. But anyway, really enjoyed this. You should probably expect me to play more of this on stream in a future episode for sure. But in the meantime, as always, let me know if there's any other games you want me to play. I said I've got other story modes upcoming. Always interested to see kind of where the interest lies and what people are thinking. Kind of what's popular, especially because I'm a little bit out of the loop myself. But I'm always interested in that. I always like to see your thoughts and reactions. So as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to play next so that you are staying involved, staying engaged, most importantly, staying cool. I'll see you next time. For now, bye-bye!